Alright, this question is count binary substring. So given the string s, return a number of non-empty substring that have the same number of 0 and 1, or 1 or and all the 0 and 1, grouping consecutively. So the idea is they have to be consecutive. So 0, 0, 1, 0. So in this pattern, you can form this group or this group, right? And then in another one, 1100, you can form 1100 or 10, right? And then back here, the last one, you can do this 0011 or 01. So you cannot do like this. You cannot do like this. The reason is the 0 and 1 has to be in the same group. So it has to be like this. So you cannot say 0011, 0011. They are not in the same group. All right, cool. So this is the approach. So the solution is going to be, you're going to count how many for the previous, how many for the current, and then before you go on the next one, you want to add the minimum between the previous and current. So what is previous? So previous is how many consecutive number you have. So for example, this is 2, right? And then for the current, this is 2. The minimum between this is 2, right? So you add 2 into the result. All right. So when I do the adding, I was here, right? So now I'm going to continue this pointer to the right. So this was current, but once it goes to the next value, this becomes the previous. And then you goes to the right on the pointer, this becomes the current. And then your pointer will be here. Then you go do the adding. How many, the previous and current, the minimum between these two is what? 2. So you just keep adding. So you keep going until the end. And then you're still doing the previous and current. So how many value they have for the minimum? So it's 2. So you add 2. So this is why you return 6. All right. Let's just stop recording. So I'm going to have an int result equal to 0, and then the previous count is equal to 0, and then the current count is equal to 1 by default, because the first value is always what? It's always 1. The frequency count is always 1. So I don't have to traverse the first value, which is going to be index 0. I don't have to do it. I just started from 1 and all the way to the end. And what I need to do is, if the I is equal to the I minus 1, the current count plus. So this is straightforward, right? If they are the same, I just keep adding the count for current value. It's going to be 0, then just 0 add 1. 0 increment, and then 1 just increment, like based on the current count. All right, if there are difference, so I'm going to say plus equal the math mean between the previous count and the current count. And I will have to reassign the previous. So because I want to move on to the next one, right? Did I spell it correctly? Because I want to move on the next group. I want to make sure the previous count is equal to the current count. And also the current count is going to be starting from the 1. So let me go through this again. So initially, current count equal to 1. This is correct because I'm starting from here. Okay, now I equal to 1 right here, right? I equal to 1 right here. Current count increment, so it becomes 2. And then I comes here. This is what? They are different, right? So the math mean difference. Previous count is what? 0. Current count is 2. You add, so result is what? 0, right? So previous count becomes what? Current count. So current count is, sorry, previous count equal to current count. Current count. Current count is 2, so it's assigned to here. And then you say current count equal to 1 because you are at this position. So you keep doing the same. So you move your pointer to the right, right here, from here to here. They are the same current count increment, so it's become 2. All right. Now you move in your pointer from here to here. So there are difference. So what is the previous 2? Current is 2. Mean between these two is 2. So result equal to 2 right now. And then previous one is becomes what? The current. So it becomes 2 right here. And then you reset your current one for the new group, right? So you will notice that you don't actually going to count the last group, right? So this is why you want to say result.add math.min between these two again. This is represent the last group. What did I do? Is the chart at? Can I find a symbol S? Chart at. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so space is constant times all of n, and this will be a solution. All right. See you later. Bye.